Good afternoon. Welcome to a terrific Tuesday edition of Session of Cupful. And my cup is full, y'all. I got some things to tell y'all that God has just spoken to me, revealed to me in real time. As we say, call to the carpet. Yeah, Jesus just called me to the carpet on myself. And I'm full right now, but I'm going to try to get this out to help someone else prayerfully. On Sunday, we had an awesome time at church. And the Spirit of God really came in, and he did things, and he spoke to us, and we felt the move and the presence of the Lord. And as God was dealing with me, I heard, I'm not exactly sure when I heard it, but I heard it is broken. And, as we as people, we try to make sense of everything. And I was just praising God for just what he was doing through me. And I was just I just wanted to be cute and demure. Is that the word, demure? And that was my plan for Sunday. But God said, get on up here. And let me break this on off you. So that happened, and as the day went on, God began to speak to me regarding some things. I was trying to put it in the category of, is this just me? Is this real? It's amazing how we can pray and then get up and we go right back to who we are. That's our nature. But as God dealt with me on Sunday, and he dealt with me on Monday, and on today, he really just spoke to me about some things, and he told me about myself. And I'm going to share some of the things with you all that I believe we may need to hear. God had to tell me that I stopped trusting. I stopped trusting in him on the level that I was trusting. I stopped trusting in people. I was saying God was sending me. I was going, but I had stopped trusting him like I was. Don't judge my fingernails. And as God began to deal with me on trusting again, he began to speak some things to me. And he gave me the precise time that I stopped trusting. And I remember when it started to happen. And then God says, see a new thing. And I want to tell us to turn off the old lens. It is time to see a new thing. See a new thing in your life. Trust God again. Trust yourself again. And trust people again. How can we serve a God of restoration and stop expecting him to restore? We thank God, we praise God, we worship God. God, you are restored. You are Jehovah Jireh. You are our provider. And we say all of that, and somewhere within ourselves, we stop expecting him to restore. Somewhere within all of that, we start saying, this is just it. And we start making plans to go on. And God spoke to me, and I'm going to share this. How can we serve a God of restoration and then stop expecting him to restore? He's bringing us into a wealthy place where he's taking us to. We have to stop looking for everyone's approval. We have to believe, and we just have to walk in it. Everyone won't walk with you. Everyone will not believe with you. What did God say? Stand on that and walk in it. We want the approval of people. We want the approval of people who we love. We want people to be on our side. We want people to understand. But if we trust God, sometimes it's going to be a lonely walk. Sometimes it's going to be a lonely walk. But our faith, our trust has to stay in God. If he's the God of restoration, expect him to restore. Trust again. Trust God again. If we truly look within ourselves and at our lives, well, let me speak for me. Life just became a cycle. And I would say, I know God sent me here. And I would do what God had sent me to do. But I stopped expecting. Somewhere along the way, I stopped really expecting. And I was excited to be where God had for me to be. And I know he's going to provide. But I stopped trusting. I stopped expecting. I stopped praying for some things. But Sunday, God told me it was broken. I'm here to tell you on this terrific Tuesday, it is broken. I want you to trust again. Don't be scared to trust again. Don't be scared to try again. Don't be scared to believe again. Even at the expense that some may not believe, some will not see it, some do not understand. Heck, half the time you might not understand, but trust in what you know God has told you. Trust in what God has shown you. Protect yourself. Know that God has already gone before you and made those crooked paths straight. I'm going to leave you with these two verses. Psalm 62:8. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. It's straight like that. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Y'all know I always say that. And lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. It's not going to always go according to plan. Sometimes your wait may seem long. It may seem tedious, but it is broken. Y'all, I'm so heavy right now. I'm so thankful right now that God showed me myself. When God sits you down and shows you yourself, it's an uncomfortable place. But if we allot the time for him to really show us and tell us what he has to say, it will make us better and not bitter. Okay? Look, know that I love you, but God sure enough loves you more. Until next time, do something nice for someone else. I promise it'll come back to you. Cheers to a new journey. I look forward to what's about to happen. Oh, and let me share this with you, that I'm covered and I'm secured. As you go, please know that you are covered and you are secured. Yeah. Cheers to a new journey, y'all. It's a terrific Tuesday. You know who I am. I'm your hostess, Felicia. This has been a terrific Tuesday edition of terrific Tuesday session of Cupful. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you on the other side. And peace. I'm out.